was Nicholas Lodero today, and what was the rationale for not having him in the 18?
He's got a foot injury. We were hoping he would play, but we decided that he wasn't going to be able to play. We are going to continue to evaluate him because he's an important player for our club, and we'll just take it game by game.
Is it a possibility for Wednesday?
There's a possibility for Wednesday. There's a possibility for Saturday. We'll just continue to evaluate him.
Boss?
Yeah, thanks. Brian, difficulty of trying to break a team down that's bunker up being there. What you guys try to do, and what was the plan going in there once they went down to 10 men?
Well, we pulled Marshall off at halftime to bring Handwalla on, put him out wide to see if he couldn't, break guys down 1v1. Knew who on that side, and Handwalla, two fast, young, aggressive guys. Then with the next sub, we tried to, go to 3 at the back and, push another guy up. The swap for Magnus for Alex was just a straight swap. When Henry came on, we just played 3 at the back. So it was a combination of just trying to get guys out in the wide channels to stretch them a little wider, to create some gaps in for Clint or Bruin or Magnus. But, you got to credit the crew. They did a good job shutting us down.
Brian, back to Lodero. What's the dialogue been like between your coaching staff and Lodero, the front office and Lodero, regarding his ability to play, and how much is his desire to play for the World Cup, Uruguayan side, impacting? How much is that impacting this decision?
Well, he's got a significant foot injury, and the player is certainly, when he has a significant injury, it's his call. Nico has been a very, very positive influence for us in the club. So, we're sad that he isn't playing, but like I said, we're going to continue to evaluate him and try and make good decisions for this club.
Nico?
What was the most frustrating part about the ties? The fact that you had a man next to you weren't able to make it count? What is it?
We're disappointed in the result, Nico. It's not good enough. I'll make sure that we watch this tape and we work on attacking movements to try and break that final line and be a little more creative, and then, we move the ball too slow. I mean, the few times when they did get into our end of the field and we won possession of the ball, we need to sprint. We need to get down the field before they get a chance to get bunkered in. And so we will look at that. And the coaching staff will train that to make sure that we, create more opportunities, more good opportunities, I should say. What I told them at halftime is sometimes when you go down to 10 men, you play with less pressure because everybody expects you to lose, and the team with 11 actually it becomes challenging because they try and force things in, or they're in a hurry, they panic a little bit, and I'm not sure that our club made some good decisions in that final third. And what I mean by that is sometimes just the movement to create the space. Okay, there's a couple passes, we had 34 crosses, which is not normal for us. But, some of the movements off the ball we'll address and we'll get it better.
Jeremiah?
Yeah, was Chad being pulled off, was that purely
just tactical?
No, he doesn't have an injury or anything like that?
No, it's just pure tactical.
Other questions, guys? No other questions? Okay. One more?
Yeah, I mean, one shot on goal, is that something that you look at as particularly frustrating, or is that just kind of indicative of the overall frustration?
It's particularly frustrating. I think we're better than that. I think that, the fact that we had to resort to just pumping 34 balls into the box from wide channels is not indicative of, the play that we're capable of. So again, Jeremiah, we're gonna try and fix it.
Yeah, Seth.
Please start you with Kim's performance.
Kim has been good. You saw a couple times in the first half, he's stepping forward, winning balls, not letting the other team out. When the other team recovered the ball, I think he's a good player. We're happy to have him.
Nico?
Did you get what you wanted out of the Magnus substitution?
Yeah. I mean, he came in and created a few things. He had the ball on his foot inside the box a couple times, wasn't able quite to get off a clean shot or a clean pass. But again, it was tough. It was tough sledding in there because they had literally 8 guys in that area where he was trying to play. So it was a little challenging for him. You know, we needed the outside backs to do a little bit more. You know, we knew who to do a little bit more. You know, Kelvin, just to make sure that we were able to stretch them a little bit to give that space for those guys inside.
Felipe?
So, Coach, you were saying that you guys abused, or not abused, you had 33 crosses. And then, do you think that this tie was due to the fact that Lodeiro wasn't in the field, being a player different that can break those defensive line?
Well, we certainly missed Nico, but I think we had enough players out there that are capable of breaking lines. It's just a question of, do we, you know, have the quality, do we have the ideas to make sure that they come to fruition? You know, the best chance that we had when Clint had our shot on goal was because Will Bruin was the one that was breaking the line and he got in behind. And those are the types of movements that we need more often.
Miles, why don't you close it?
Yeah, the other end of the spectrum is that you got a shutout, and given Stefan Fry, the professional that he is, can you talk about how he bounced back? I know it's a team thing, but obviously for him to get back on the pitch and just show what a true professional.
Well, Maz, he's always a true professional. The shutout really doesn't mean anything to us right now. It's a product of Columbus sitting back. I know they had a couple counter-attack opportunities, but that's really not on my mind.